I'm testing this thing out, y'all, because I don't ever get on live. Who gonna get on live with me? I'm just testing this thing out. Hey, Kay. Hey, everybody. I see everybody's coming on in. I never get on live on here, so I just decided to just pop up. Pop up. Hey, y'all. Let's see here. I stopped by Gregory's office earlier today, and then I decided to come on home, baby. Come on back home. Sometimes you gotta pop in and just make sure everything working, doing right. Make sure everybody on their stuff. I'm pretty much Gregory's heavy in the office. Good afternoon, you guys. Everybody, yes. Come on, hit that like button on the way in. That's right. Thank you. Walk into Brittany. Hey. What's going on, y'all? I hope you guys are enjoying my video. Please go and like it. Like this video for one. And then go like my last video of me and Gregory making Zuppa Toscana soup. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That's one of my favorite soups. My favorite, baby. But I wanted to get on here and just try this out because I never get on live. And so, if anybody wanted to ask me any questions, I think that next time I do this, I will plan it out ahead of time. But, I'm monetized now. And, someone asked me, well, I'm monetized now. So we in there like swimwear, baby. Somebody asked me, why didn't you do the review for this week's show? I didn't do it because I just wanted to stay positive. I think I'll speak a little bit on it today. But I really just wanted to stay positive, honestly. For Care for Moms is a really important foundation. And this man, he lost his wife, giving birth. He even said that, like, whenever his wife was giving birth and after she had the baby, she had 2 liters of blood in her abdomen. And then they had to take her back in the back and do surgery, and she was already like nervous, and it took them forever to finally tend to her. And so I really felt like the Met Gala was super important. And they didn't show some of the stuff. It was a little weird because we actually took some videos and pictures, and remember the picture that we took at the girls trip for the cowboy at the ranch, the cowboy Carter thing, whatever. So we did that, and then like we auctioned off the sexy photos there at the Met Gala, which is a little weird. It was a little weird. It was just a bit weird. I didn't quite like it. I didn't know we were actually going to do that until we actually went out there and was taking photos and was looking all sexy. And I'm like, this is for the Met Gala? Like, it was a little weird. Because it's a very serious foundation, and I respect I respect the situation and what happened, and the reason why he started to create that foundation, really bring awareness to Black women and mortality rates, and that was really important to me, and I didn't want to take from that, and that really wanted to be about that whenever I was there. And maybe that's why I didn't have much of a response while I was filming, because I just really, like, I actually was in tears. They didn't show it, but I actually was in tears when he got up and told his story. I want to make sure I get answering some of y'all's questions, so I'll be reading through some of the things here. Okay, wow. Yeah, that's your journey. Okay, someone asked me, how's my journey trying for a baby? Please go watch my videos. I talk about that. I've been going through IUIs. I've had 2 failed attempts, but I'm not gonna let that get me down. But it's just the IUI. They say the IUI is not as effective, so I have my consultation and do my IVF in March. So, and then we also try naturally. You know, I just been really busy working. Been in the office and also doing my own job. You're pretty naturally. I love you cooking together. Dr. Haley is so messy and that gallery. You kept it classy and professional. I'm from Chicago. Okay, Tamia Jones, you from Chi-Town. You know, that's where my man is from Chi-Town. I never thought I was gonna be with a city boy, y'all. I always thought I was gonna be with a country guy. A southern man. But you know what? Chicago let me down. Okay. I love Chicago. I love visiting, and I have to go out and visit because Gregory recently lost his uncle, Uncle Ricky, and he was very important to us. So we will be in Chicago probably in the next week or so. But you know, y'all just say a prayer for our family, and you know, say a prayer for Gregory. So, and we love his uncle with all our hearts. You know, so I just wanted to put that out there. Okay. Okay, face card eating. Okay. Thank you. I got to get this hair together though, because child, I ain't got no makeup on either. But yeah, y'all been in the gym. In the gym. Okay. Thank you. My Met Gala dress. I love my Met Gala dress. Y'all check out JoJo's Atelier. She's on my Instagram, so you guys go ahead and check her out. Go to my people that that's following me or followers, and just look her up. Type in JoJo. JoJo is amazing. She's in Atlanta. Her store is in Fitz Plaza, and you know she's super super sweet, down home Southern girl from here in Atlanta. She's been here for years. Young girl. Please go out and support my girl. And she's also having her birthday on Friday. So she's doing like a fashion show party for her 30th birthday. She's doing 30 dresses for her 30th birthday. So I'm going to be walking in her fashion show. Someone said, never change to fit in. Keep up the good work. I will never change. These bitches can't change me. They can't. You know, I'm always going to just be myself, and I'm going to be comfortable in being myself. And, you know, they were supposed to be the influence, but I don't, it really just seems like they're influenced by other things. Thank you, Tangela. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate that. And I'll let Gregory know, too. Hey, Brosia. What up, boo? Yeah, y'all. Thank you, guys. JoJo is tagged on her pic. Yes, JoJo is. Thanks, JoJo is tagged on my pic on Instagram, so y'all make sure y'all look at that. But yes, I didn't really get the chance to review the Met Gala because I just wanted to keep it serious, and I just wanted to keep things just light. You know, I saw like what the women are wearing, and I do my green screens and stuff like that, and I do talk about what people are wearing. And so, I think, everybody has to keep in mind that it was the Met Gala, and I believe the theme was Mothers of the Garden or something like that. It was something like of that nature, and it's supposed to be like a little knockoff version of the Met Gala. So you're supposed to be extravagant. It gives, this is Atlanta, so they want the people to come and come dressed down, you know what I'm saying, and show out. That's what it was supposed to be. That was the whole point of the Met Gala, and also, just bring light and bring light to the medical community. That was the whole point. And so, it's Atlanta. We supposed to show up, show out. It's supposed to be a Met Gala, but it was called the Met Gala. So the theme was, Mother in the Garden. And so I came with my little headband, my headpiece and everything, what Gregory called it, a helmet, whatever. He called it a helmet. And, we had a good time. Like, I came in there just joking with him, and we did the red carpet and all that kind of stuff. I was calling him Daddy Warbucks because I was just being silly. But we had a really nice time. I thought Simone's dress looked she to me, she was going for the like the Met Gala. Like she was, it reminded me of like them whatnots that you see sitting on your grandma table back in the day, like the little angels, the little black angels you would see. That's what she looked like. She just reminded me of something I used to see in my grandma's table or in my auntie's cabinet. That's what she reminded me of. Or something that you would see like in the little back in the day. They used to have at the dollar store. They would sell all those little things. That was cute. Toya, to me, she definitely like she was going to a funeral. I did not understand her dress. I was talking about her when I was there and telling her like, girl, what, but actually Toya was going through something that time, and I think Heavenly and well, I'm gonna say Dennis the Menace and Jackie, they looked, like this Jackie's thing, and I kind of felt like it was very just lackluster the way they did it. I didn't like it at all. Look about the accomplishments as though it says, sweetie, the ladies like to talk about the accomplishments as though you gain automatic class. Okay. Right. Yeah, they do like to do that. And, you know, ain't nothing to compare. I don't give a damn about. And Gregory knows this and how I feel. And I mean, I'll be honest. I will fuss at him like when you come across this threshold in this household, you hang that white coat up because that don't mean nothing to me. It's a job at the end of the day. You getting paid to do that job. You getting paid to do that job. So again, this ain't my first rodeo. I've been around plenty of people in the medical field, especially me being a medic in the Air Force. I actually was on active duty. Yeah, I was in reserves, but I actually was on active duty on an assignment. And so, like, I ain't impressed. I ain't impressed. They look how I see it. They look basic. That's what they look. They look basic. It was very basic, especially if it's something that you know that we're going to do annually and you know that it's coming up and you're the one that picked the theme. Like it was very basic. And so you guys see the scene of me speaking with, no. You see the scene before and they were over at Dennis the Menace's house for her lake house for her son. And they were talking and all that kind of stuff, and you see Phaedra used the B word, and they was like, "Oh my God!" But like again, they all used that word. Like it wasn't even that a big deal. It was just kind of like a big deal because Phaedra said it, I guess. But Toya spoke up about me and Contessa not being invited. And so, like, what you guys did not get a chance to see was the scene of me and Simone. If you guys remember, this is back in June when you see me kind of like imitating Big Sexy. And I was like clapping and, Simone was trying on dresses. We did a scene, but it was cut. And Simone was trying on dresses. And we were all actually trying on dresses for the Met Gala. And it was fun. We had a good time. But like we were all arguing about how it was me, Simone, and Contessa. We were at Contessa's house and we were all arguing about the fact that we weren't invited. And then like, I get a text message from Jackie. She needed $2,500. And I was just like, and mind you, this is a week before. This is a week before the Met Gala. And so I'm just kind of like, me and Contessa were like, well, wait a minute, we don't mind donating. However, like, how come we weren't included in the conversation? Like, that was the biggest issue. And so Simone kept arguing. Was like, well, no, you guys aren't being a team player. And I was like, if we were we were a part of the team, why weren't we at the table? Why didn't we get a seat at the table? Why weren't we able to actually be a part of the conversation and actually help plan? If it's about us coming together and bringing people together, why weren't we a part of that conversation? Because don't come at me and say you've only sat down and had that one conversation, it was done, to plan a whole Met Gala. No way. They had been known about that for a while. And so when I got a text message from Jackie, I was just like, like I did the whole scene about it. I was like, wait a minute, I'm not good enough to be a part of the conversation, but my money is. And that's what was messed up. So I just felt like that was tacky. It was very tacky. And so I went to the Megan Thee Stallion concert. And so Jackie, she actually gave me a call. And I couldn't, I was at the concert, so I couldn't talk to her. I texted her and said I'd call her. And so she was just saying, like, you can either donate the 10 tickets or not, either pay the $2,500 or you can sell 10 tickets, which will equal out to $2,500. And I actually sold the tickets within a couple of days. And so, call up my girlfriends, and they all came to support. But it was messed up, and me and Contessa Fellow, we was just really being gaslit. It's like everybody makes up excuses for other people's behaviors, and especially if they want to throw the whole doctor ranch in there and throw education in it and all that. You guys are making excuses for the wrong people. It's really the truth. It just didn't make no sense, child. Yeah, no, Caramel Dream. Yeah, Toya did speak up. Toya spoke. She did speak up in that moment, which I'm glad she did. But it was just kind of messed up. Like, how all of a sudden you gonna call me and ask me for my money? And then, like, mind you, we ain't even spoke none of that. Ain't nobody reached out to me about my journey and things that I got going on or whatever. But I'm good enough for you to ask me for $2,500. So I don't know why Jackie's think that she gonna get on Watch What Happens Live and talk shit about somebody else. I don't know why, but if your intentions were true and that you really cared, I would feel like one, you would have maybe reached out by now and said, hey, but don't reach me out and ask me for no money. That's what you don't do. With that song, that's just not my problem. I'm sorry. That's just not my problem. Mariah said the Met Gala was an idea she had from the inception. Yeah, I did hear about that. Someone else told me about that. I think it was Toya told me. And it was the entire group to come together, plan a fundraiser to help the community. I think that was a great idea. When we could have all been a part of that. But again, like, you can't come a week before the event and then try to make something shake it, don't talk to nobody. That's what is messed up. They talked about Dr. Helen's body so much that she went and got her body done and cleaned up her nasty ass house. Dr. Helen need to mind her own business. Now she's trying to come for you. Yeah, and I think what I really find it disgusting is how, to be honest with y'all, they did edit that conversation. Whenever you see Contessa did not lie. And I'm not saying, like, I'm one of the most honest ones on there. Contessa did not lie on what she said to Scott. And so what I find very disgusting is how Dennis the Menace is going on and doing lives and stuff like that, from what I heard, talking about that she never said that, or she didn't mean it like that, and she never said that. We all know what she said. We all know what she said, and I wish they really would stop protecting her. But hey, but what I find that's disgusting to me is just the fact that you know what you said, and now you want to sit up here and rub it in her face and do lives and act as if you didn't. And not only that, your friend that you've been in such close proximity in, that's so hurt about what Simone did, is like, ain't really saying much about that. Like, still riding with you. Like, if you really, okay, I'm not even gonna get in there. But it just makes no sense. Like, I'd rather that. Okay, I'm trying to see what else. And my thing is, like, I was saying this, like, it was hard to get people to come to the Met Gala. One, like, the cost was high. And then, like, you have to keep in mind, all y'all sitting there talking about how y'all that girl and you got the money and you can do this and that, but yet at the same time, you guys got to keep in mind that you guys are doctors, and a lot of these doctors, like, as you see when we did the bidding in the auction, nobody was saying nothing because, like, people ain't gonna pay all this money for this stuff. Ain't nobody want to really pay no money for a lot of stuff that they was offering. And y'all, I'm like, y'all got to keep in mind that these are people, real doctors that are here, not doctors that's been on the show and get money from the show, and that's how you get money. These are real doctors. And if you, and like, if you really did have it, you should have been the one to put up the money for it. You should have been the one to cut the check. Especially if you want to brag about something, about what you got in people beneath you. Heavenly was being messy on her live. She said Toya did not donate any money. So basically what that is, I don't know if you guys seen me go live earlier this year, and we were at a closet sale. And then basically it didn't make the cut. It was for Toya's event. And she did a closet sale, and she was raising money to go towards the foundation. At the time, we didn't know what we were raising money for. I don't know if she had a, I think it was going to one foundation, but we ended up, you know, giving the money to For Cure for Moms. So the money that Toya is talking about, Toya, that's money that we all actually pitched in, and we raised in her event that she donated. And so she had a closet sale, and she did sell majority of the stuff there because she brought a lot of her stuff, and she got a lot of designer stuff. So she did sell a lot of her stuff. But we didn't get, we probably got about like $5,000 or something from that. We didn't get a lot. I believe it was like 5,000. Slim, do you remember how much we got? Because you was there. You donated money. Someone said you look beautiful with those locks, luscious tea. Thank you. I'm thinking, you talking about my sister locks, or you talking about... Because I had sister locks before I got on the show. I combed them out because they was done wrong. Okay. Heavenly was disrespectful to call your husband out on the auction for a date with Phaedra. Yeah, she's always going to be disrespectful, and people are always going to make excuses. But we just know that she a simple-minded ass bitch, and, we just going to leave it there. Like, we're going to leave it right there. Because if I would have had one of my homegirls up there and got a white woman up there or something like that, we would have really seen who would have jumped, who would have got excited. Who would have got excited? we would see who would have got excited. Cause girl, we know why you wear the blonde hair for real. We know we know what you really like. We know what he likes, so we know what you gotta do in order for him to like you. She was live today talking about everybody. The check didn't clear. The man who paid $4,000 to Phaedra. Oh, everybody for his money back. Jackie gave him his money back. There is some truth to that, and it wasn't really about Phaedra. It's just that, they were pressuring him, and he was like, like, hey, I'll come up there. But yeah, that's true. He did ask for his money back. He did. It really wasn't about like the whole Phaedra thing. It was just more so that they were really pressuring him, like, and it didn't, maybe it didn't look like that on the show, but they were. And so he didn't like how they did that. He didn't like that. Was it really a lot of doctors there? Because some of the extras looked like a little sketchy. No, there were a lot of doctors there, a lot of some friends and stuff like that. And then like some people that just came from like South Carolina, just random people just came. It was just random folks. Did you YouTube combat Heavenly's narrative on social media? Did you do YouTube to combat Heavenly's narrative? No, I've always had my YouTube channel. I've always had it. I just kind of hit my old videos, but I decided to just, do my own YouTube. You never know when this thing will end. And also, just have something to actually, I want to actually tell my story the right way. And that's what really inspired me to really get back on my YouTube, because I've been having my YouTube since 2013. So it inspired me to get back on my YouTube so I can really tell my story and like some of the things that I went through. And because I don't always feel like you guys get to see a accurate picture on the actual show. So that's why I decided to do my YouTube. Especially when it comes to like my medical history and all that. I don't think that it's been depicted in the best way, and I just want to break it down exactly what it really is, and make sure that nothing's misconstrued, edited, and all that. And I think this is a good reason why I to do this live, because I talked a lot about on my YouTube about my actual journey of having endometriosis and all that. My husband, he was very well aware of it before we got married. We filmed those scenes. So like, I just don't like how certain things are done a certain way, and then people actually hop on it as if it's really real and they know the truth. T, the confessionals about ATVs versus Dr. G's word for bike had me screaming. I don't even remember what that is. I'm be honest with you guys. I don't always watch it. I have my girlfriend watch it, and Jamie does. She films the background. She actually does. She's in the background and she films my YouTube channel most of the time for me. She does most of that. And then I have Isosa. She's a physical therapist and she's a realtor, and she actually films with me. And we have that segment, Dr. ENT. Is the tea on Shireen reading Phaedra on the cast trip true? Y'all have to watch that. I can't release that, but just I don't know if my face is saying anything, but okay. Not you did a quick. Who said I did a quickie in the office? Who said I did that? I don't do that. Don't say that, because I don't do that. I keep it professional in the office now. I keep it professional. I'm a freak in the sheets, but professional in the office. Okay. I'm gonna do that. Like, don't say that I did that. I'm just reading y'all's comments. I wouldn't have given Jackie a dime on my money. I didn't give Jackie a dime on my money. And if I donated directly to the people for Cure for Moms. But I did sell the tickets that she told me. And then she tried to act like, oh, did you sell them? Girl, I sent you a list of the people that all came. Do you see longevity for yourself personally within the show? That's a good question. I just, honestly, I'm going wherever the wind blows, y'all. That's my focus. I'm going wherever the wind blows. The kind lady has issues. She need help. She delulu and disrespectful, and I can't appreciate how everybody makes her feel like she right. You saying the same stuff I be saying. You saying the same stuff that me and Contessa be saying. So it's crazy. What's up? My sister's on. What up? What up? What up? My sister's on here. Kanisha, where my baby at? Okay, so did the guy get his $100,000 check? Did you answer that already? Steady movement asked me that. He didn't donate $100,000. I don't know how. I think that he was donating a couple of thousand or something like that. That they were pressuring him to do, and then he did ask for his money back. That was the truth. I have an idea. Why don't you tell everything they said about her and show proof? Child, who asked me that? Lauren Tab. She said, I have an idea. Why don't you tell that guy's ex everything they said about her and the show and show proof? Because, like, I think she already know what it is. Like, at this point, honestly, I feel bad for her because they basically, they strong arm her. They pretty much got her in check. Like, she gonna be in line. Heavenly got her in check because Heavenly doesn't talk dog shit about her, and she ain't going nowhere. She know what it is. It's just that, some people got to keep their checks, and it is what it is. It just is what it is. Some people gonna fall in line for their money, and I can't blame them. But we are not the same. I don't have to do that. That's the difference. I have a career. I have a job. So you can't just, you can't just run me and think that I'm gonna fall in line. I'm just not gonna do that. Did you guys have dinner at the gala? Did we have dinner at the gala? We had drinks. We had a drink ticket for $250. We had a drink ticket and we had some hors d'oeuvres. And I didn't plan it, so hey, I don't know how much they put into it. I don't know what was going on with it. But I just want to know that. I want to let y'all know that I didn't get anything. I had me a cup of water and that was it. And then we tried to go get something to eat afterwards, and I don't even know what happened with that. Oh, you know what? Me and Gregory ended up going to everything was closed. We went to Buckhead Village, and then we ended up going by the Rose Bar and stopping by the food truck because I was hungry. And we went home. How come on the show nobody's talking about the P word? Because everybody, again, is making excuses and trying to hide things. And, you know, it is what it is, child. Was the cast told not to actually discuss it? Makes it seem like Dr. is making a big deal out of nothing on the show. I think that's what it was told, but everybody knows what happened. Y'all see, I mean, y'all see what happened on the internet. Y'all seen, you know, that happened while I was on vacation, so y'all seen it on the internet. Y'all seen it yourself. So it's just like, you know, I guess they want to keep things kind of light, but it's just like you can't really hide a person's character. It's going to always come out. It's always going to just jump out at you. You can't always hide that. The person is who they are. Okay? Regardless of what y'all try to do to conceal it, they are who they are. No, listen, when in Rome, ain't no paid extras. Ain't no paid extras. Ain't nobody paying nobody. That's for sure. Not to be on the show. I'm sorry. No. It's not one of those kind of things. It's a reality show. Like, people don't just get paid to be around like that. They come around because they want to be around. Have I ever met Carrie Wells? No, I've never met Carrie. Sweet Tea is TV. You have to entertain. Iris D, I understand it is yes, it is TV. It's supposed to be entertainment. But it's supposed to be entertaining to a certain extent. Like, y'all be on my YouTube and I keep y'all entertained on my YouTube. As a viewer who watches for the enjoyment of all women, I can call out all sides. Does part of you not want to leave Dr. G's old marital home? This is my home. Like, what? I mean, it don't bother. It's bothering y'all more than it's bothering me. This is my home. You know, it doesn't really matter. Oh, who cares? It was their old marital home. It was his home first. He moved her in, and then she left, and then that was it. It was still his home. So, you know, it wasn't like me coming here and it was a bunch of pictures of them. No, everything was empty. It was my blank canvas, and I got to decorating and all that. So it's just like, eventually, you know, little by little, I've been changing up the house, and that's what I'm gonna do, because I wasn't there. So why would it? Like, y'all got to stop thinking, having a mindset of, oh, somebody else was in the house. Like, bless the house, because like most of the houses that y'all purchasing, there was somebody in that house before y'all. So, you know, like, again, you got to think outside the box. Like, this house is almost paid off, and it's in my name now. It's in my name. We don't have any taxes to pay on it because I'm a disabled veteran. So we good. We straight. I'm gonna just make it mine. That's what I'm gonna do. Like, it's just that simple. Why don't they cover my fertility journey accurately? I don't know. Well, the issue is with the fertility. Sorry, y'all. Okay, I had to read the message. But the issue is that most doctors around Atlanta don't want to be associated with the show. I'll be honest with y'all. Or it's hard for them to get the clearance to film because, you know, they're not going to pay the doctors and all that. You know, this is supposed to be free promotion for them to promote their practice. And so a lot of people are not willing to actually allow you to film unless you're paying them, because they miss a lot of patients in the midst of filming, because sometimes filming takes a couple of hours. So that's why. Calmness, high tea. None of those ladies are your friend. They're friends too. Just be careful. Calmness. They not friends to her either. Just have you noticed? They ain't really friends to her. So, and I understand that, like, I'm a grown ass woman. I can understand that some people ain't my friends. You just got to leave people where they are and do what you got to do. And basically, that's what everybody else is doing. I'm not doing anything that everybody else ain't doing. I wish you could meet Audra and Anila. I really think they would like you. I've already met Audra and Anila. Like, I'm supposed to hang out with Anila, I think this week or next week. And then Audra, me and her went to lunch. She's super sweet. She is, you know. I think a lot of people that are new coming to the show, they kind of get the same treatment. So we all kind of have a bond, especially if you've been on the show before. Or if you didn't start on the show and you're not an OG, like we all kind of all have our own bonds with each other outside of that crew. This is so when it's a quick weave, child. It's a quick weave. Can you guys hear me? I think some of y'all are just now getting in, asking me if I'm, gonna have a baby. Of course, I'm gonna have a baby. Besides you, Jamie, that's me, and Color Me Pink do the best recaps. Oh, thank you, Caramel Dream. Thank you. And I don't want to always do I don't always want to do the recaps. Like, I don't want to just focus on that all the time. Because, of course, I already see in the reunion, they could be like, oh, you doing recaps. But there's a difference. I'm telling my story and really just defending and putting more context to a situation and telling the truth, not add more sauce to it just for you guys. Like, I just really like to just tell the truth and really just defend myself and defend my family. And that's the whole point of it all. And also just bring awareness. That's why I don't always want to review the show. I just, it's been good to just kind of get people in the room to talk, just get them in to subscribe and like, people like messages to I got to do what I got to do to get the people's attention. However, I want to show more of just really my real life and what I do. The acts of service that I do around here in this community. I want to inspire other women. I want to bring, you know, awareness to certain situations and just tell my story. And hopefully that'll help somebody else. That's all I care about. That's it. And I'm going to do it in an entertaining way. That's what I'm going to do. You and Dr. G have a great TV presence and would do well on any show. Thank you. Thank you, boo. He said, you love me and Contessa together. Contessa, sweetheart, I just got off the phone with her a little bit ago. We was just on the phone. So her and Scott went out. They were out to eat. And that's another thing I wanted to talk about with Scott and Contessa. Like, regardless of whatever happened between Scott and Contessa, we can't continuously to hang on what happened in the past. We got to be able to move forward. You know, we got to be able to move forward and not allow Contessa to just sit in that same situation. Like, she stayed with the man. Okay. She stayed with whatever happened between them, because I don't know what happened between them, but she stayed with Scott. And they got 3 kids together, and they keep it moving. We can't keep on bringing up that conversation up in an argument unless you deserve it. And again, Contessa never did say anything about nobody's kids during that fight at the ranch. And I just, like I said, I'm disgusted on how old girl is moving about the situation, because it's like, hold on, I got 350 people on here. I'm gonna need y'all to get my likes up. It's 108 likes. Get them up. Order. I need order here. Get my likes up, dang it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Okay, get my likes up. I see we got 129 likes. What? Am I coming back next season? I don't really know. I can't really answer that right now. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Um, It says, I would love to see your journey to motherhood, whether you're on the show or in a special. I think that you were still typing, but no, I really do want to share. I want to share my motherhood journey, and you guys gonna get a chance to see some of the things that I'm doing on YouTube. I did record some stuff. I am gonna be having a conversation with my sister and my mom. As y'all know, my sister, she just had her baby about 4 months ago. She got a big 4-month-old, my niece. And I want to talk about that because I don't know how things are gonna be aired on the show. I did film a lot, but we'll see if they'll use it or what. I don't know how they're gonna put it together, but whatever they put together, I will be bringing more context to you on this on my YouTube. Did the big man check on $100,000 cash out? He didn't pay the $100,000. He only paid a couple thousand, and then he didn't want to pay. No, he didn't want to pay. So they were pressuring him at the Met Gala. I keep on trying to get up on this thing. From Dallas, would you and Dr. G willing to collab with my Mr. and I? Yes, I would. Just hit me up on my Instagram. I actually do sometimes go on my little folder and my little message requests, and I do read them. Or you can actually, let's see. Yeah, just hit me up on there because I'll get somebody. One of my girlfriends, she get on my Instagram and all that stuff for me. She manages those things, so she'll get in there for me. I have not seen. Someone asked me, what is the reaction to sneak peek of Dr. Simone acting like Phaedra? I know everyone isn't your friend there, but do you enjoy the kikis here and there? Yeah, like I love the kiki. I didn't get to see it yet. I didn't get to see Simone mocking Phaedra. I didn't get to see that yet. You really need to fight more to have your family on the show because I think that will really help you, and also keep reiterating that your family has government clearance and they don't want to mess it up. No, I mean, listen, I don't know. Production wants to do what they want to do. Like, and it doesn't help that old girl lied about certain things that happened at the last reunion, and that wasn't the truth. And then she want to keep bringing up my mama. Keep bringing up my mama. I'm gonna have to go up to the damn dental office. I'm going to have to pick up my medical records because you over there looking stupid, talking crap about a former patient of yours, and then that's why I stopped going to your dumb ass because you weren't professional. You were not professional. You was nasty. So keep talking shit before I come up there and pick up my medical records, and you're gonna be looking dumb. And I'm gonna give my real review. I may have just gave it. A hot ass mess. And then talking about down your business. Girl, you down your own business. Just every time you open your mouth, you down your business. Period. Every time. I didn't do that. You did that on your own. Okay. You looked amazing and served the Met Gala. Thank you. Yes, Slim. Yes, you and Greg was tearing that food up. Then we get some lamb chops on the food truck. We was riding out, and then me and Gregory was riding around in the R8 with the top down. I thought that was funny. Someone said, blah, 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 blah. Your candid freshness has those bitter bitties pressed. Thank you, love. I mean, you said it. I ain't say it. It says, you keep saying you have a job. Who don't have a job beside Toya? Everybody got a job that I know of, except for the other wives and the former wife. So Jackie cared so much that the foundation that she made the entire situation fun and jokes about Phaedra. Correct, right. That's weird. Like, you making it seem like you really care, but one, this shit looked like it was thrown together. That's what it looked like. Like you really didn't. Did you really care? It was thrown together. Do you want to be on the show or doing it for your husband? No, I'm not doing it. I'm doing it for me. That's what I'm doing it for. I just like whenever I decided to join the military, I just gave it a try and see what it was about. But like, this is just the opportunity. Like, I was like, okay, let me just try something I never done before. I'm new to Atlanta. It was a lot thrown at me, and this wasn't the first time they asked for me to be on the show. Because I again, like Jackie was saying, I need to apologize for being around or something like that. But girl, I was around you. You the one that brought me around. You literally you went heavily begged me on the golf course at the first Med Gala in 2022. Not Met Gala, I'm sorry, the 50 Shades of Pink, when I donated to your funky ass. That was the whole point. Like, what? Girl, don't talk shit to me. Mm, okay. Someone says another thing you keep talking about, you're telling the truth. You do know everyone has a truth, and it may not be the truth you're stating. Everybody has a truth, but they know the truth and they decide to just do opposite just to make themselves look good, and they're just not good people. That's what I do see. That's what I do see. I see a lot of foolery and buffoonery going on. That's what I see. Next week, it shows that you are having a speed dating event. Are you going to any more speed dating events? I am. I actually am. That reminds me, I gotta make a phone call about that. So I'm probably gonna wrap this up in a few minutes because I make a phone call. When she didn't bring you backstage, were you mad at Phaedra when she didn't bring you backstage to meet Megan Thee Stallion? You seemed upset on Instagram. How was it I seen the upset on Instagram? I was minding my own business. Like, me and Phaedra talked before I even went to the Megan Thee Stallion concert. Said she was going to Sheree, and I was with my friends, and I didn't even ask to be backstage. We were texting. I was like, hey, tell him. She said she was going backstage because I was going to meet up with her, and I said, tell Megan Thee Stallion I said hello because I'm a fan of hers, and that's what happened. So it's really not all that. I don't even know where you can get that from. And again, some of y'all just read comments and read what other people say and take it for the truth. But I was minding my own damn business. We actually, and me and Phaedra actually discussed that in the scene when we were sitting down in her backyard. We talked about it, but hey, they didn't show it. I love your energy, but it seems to me that you and your husband are the Heavenly Quad storyline. Without y'all, Heavenly will be talking about everybody but Jackie. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. You hit the nail on the head. That's exactly what it is, for real. And you got it right. Right. Someone said, I guess folks move into homes that no one has ever lived in before these days. Right. Like, where do y'all live? Did you build your home up from the ground up? Where do y'all live? Where do you live? But I find it really amazing the fact that people really care about where like are so concerned about where I'm living. Cause I know it don't hurt me. It hurt the other person more than it hurt me. Shit, and I don't care. I don't. Just know that it's mine. Okay, we got 409 people in here, so let's get it up, 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 get it up. Let's get my likes up. Come on, let's get them up. I shouldn't have been getting 100K clients. It shouldn't have been a problem with getting 100K with all celebrity clients, Dr. Jackie sees. I agree. Right. Right. Where are those celebrity clients when you need them? Where they at? But also, y'all keep in mind, just because you're a celebrity don't mean that you got all this money to donate. Even celebrities don't have money. But then again, I don't know. She may not take no insurance over there, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Hello, fellow Texans. Are you and Toya close? I want you to watch the season and you tell me. I want you to watch the season and you tell me, are me and Toya close? You tell me that. Would you be close? But some of the things y'all don't even get to see, so hey, whatever. Coastal Pink says, I enjoy the mix of content that you do on your channel. Thank you guys. Yes. I'm going to be doing a lot more content on my page because I want to just really do some outings with me and Gregory and like just really, maybe when me and Gregory will go out to eat or something like that and y'all really see how silly we be acting. Gregory's a lot of fun. The real sweet tea moved into the ex-wife's dream home. She just being practical and using common sense. There you go, boo. Zara, there you go. Right. If she can do the recaps, so there shouldn't be a problem with me doing my recaps. And it's not even like I don't really talk about the women, honestly. I just really talk about my situation and I give my a little bit of my opinion, but it's not even like I'm going in on anybody. And so, we'll see. You're telling the truth from the other lady adding sauce out, right? Telling lies sometimes. Yes. And so that just encourages me to really start whenever I do my YouTube and stuff like that. I really need to start including some of the clips that I actually recorded. Sweet Tea, I adore you. I'm like your mom. Stop coming for my baby. I keep you. If you keep calling her little girl, then here goes her big mama. Dr. Gray looks good and you look amazing on his shoulder. Thank you, love. Thank you, Deborah. Hey, mama, you in the chat? I wish I could add her in there, but I don't really. I'm still getting used to my YouTube. Did you guys like the last episode? What did y'all think? Like, what I want to know what you guys overall think about Married to Medicine. What do you guys want to see from Married to Medicine? I'm just curious. I want to see. I really want to know your opinion on things and what do you want to see more of from Married to Medicine? Do a fun sit down chat with your young friends or some younger doctor wives. Actually, I'm going to be doing something with Dr. E. I plan on doing a roundtable talk with some young doctors and some young doctors' wives because, like, just to give you a break and just to kind of show you some everyday people and, just everyday doctors' wives and, what they actually do and just real conversations and stuff like that. That I want to show more of that on my channel. We have a lot of things that we can talk about, and it's really good. I was just talking to one of my other friends. She's a doctor's wife as well, and she's young. She's a millennial, just like me, and so we really bond on that because, like, as a doctor's wife, I don't think that people really see how much sacrifice that we have to make as doctor's wives and the things that we do. Like, I do a lot, when it comes to Gregory's practice. I care, I show up, I pick up the slack. I'm the second pair of eyes. I'm the sex kitten. I'm the personal assistant. I'm the travel agent. I'm the everything. Okay, I'm everything. everything. And so it's a lot of sacrifices that we make, even whenever, just raising kids. Right before I moved here, when I worked for the intelligence community, I used to work with this lady. She was a scientist. And her doctor was I think he was a cardiovascular surgeon. That's what he was. And she was just telling me, like, girl, you going to be doing everything. And she had just really got back into the workforce. I think she was in like her late 50s. But she had to be a stay-at-home mom and take care of the kids and all that. And her husband was just busy. She said she did everything. And so, I do want to talk about how much sacrifices we really have to make when it comes down to really just being a doctor's wife. Because they're pretty much superheroes, their life is dedicated to other people. And so, but again, like I said, Gregory, when you enter that door, hang it up. Hang it up. T and Greg are regular people, and you see others in the show move once the money from the show paid them to live a different life. Correct, Slim. I love you and Dr. G's cooking segments. I try to make the chili you guys did for the episode 1. I hope it turned out good, Kamisha. The way these ladies be hating, girl, look at you. Your hair, skin, face, all natural. You look amazing. Thank you. Let me hop on the screen and say I'm a regular person then. Oh, you guys are asking me if the organization ever got the 100K. I believe, yeah, they did. They did. They got the 100K. They did. Let's get them hearts up. Like my mama say, Simply Rita. You guys, please go subscribe to my mom's channel, Simply Rita. My mom has a lot of cool content. She likes to review a lot of different products. And she's a really fun person. I really get my personality from my mom. So you guys check out her YouTube channel. And also, please check out her TikTok. Please check that out. And also check out my sister Anisha's. Kanisha, where you at in the chat? Y'all check out my sister's YouTube channel. She's going to be filming a lot more because she's getting ready to make a big move. She's actually going to travel and move outside of the country. And she's going to take my babies from me. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I hate it. I don't like it. I'm upset about it too. She taking my babies from me and I don't like it. But she moving outside the country. And she will be documenting it. Yeah, I'm sad. But we're going to talk a little bit more about that on my YouTube channel. We're going to have some segments and we're going to talk about it when she come out here. How are you adjusting to fame? Fame is not all of that, never be envious of anybody that has fame because it's a lot that comes with it, especially when you just want to be a regular, you just want to be a regular smuggler girl, sit in the dang house, watch your favorite little Netflix and just be good. And then whenever you want to eat some cereal and you just need to go on a quick little milk run, you don't want to be bothered sometimes, I mean, and everybody got something to say, even though they don't know you, but everybody has an opinion. So I would never be envious of people that have fame. I still don't really consider myself that I have a lot of fame. Like, I just kind of feel like, I'm well known. A lot of people know about the show. I would say a small population knows about the show. I don't feel like a lot of people know. But I got people that approach me at the airport and all that kind of stuff. That honestly doesn't bother me because the people that approach me are very genuine. I have people literally just trying to give me big old hugs. A lady, she saw me walking in the office this morning, and she's like, "Can I just have a hug?" And I was like, "Yes." And so she knew me from the show, and she's like, "I love you. You're the reason why I watched the show. You just keep doing what you're doing. You represent a lot of us women out there." And, she's like, "You really bring me up." And I'm like, you never know what you do for other people. And that makes me feel good. I feel great doing that. Something about that, like, really just brings me joy. I want to, it gives me a reason to keep going. Because whatever it is, like, I was like, "Girl, I'll just be existing." She's like, "Whatever you're doing, you making it work." And I'm like, "Okay, I appreciate it." Hey, Alicia, can we get sweet and savory his and her aprons, please? Yes. I'm gonna get us some aprons. We actually have Mr. and Mrs. aprons that we never use. Someone got it for our wedding gift, but we never did really use it. But we gonna do it. We gonna get it done. And it's not always us gonna be cooking. Like me and Gregory, I cook most of the time, but like usually in the summertime, mostly like I'm more of a like I season the meat and I do all the prepping and all that kind of stuff, and then Gregory will grill it for me. Like I love when we outside. I got my standby me TV. We can go outside and watch TV, or sometimes I make breakfast. He was just asking me how I make my grits because they must be good for him to randomly ask me that. He's like, "So what you put in the grits?" And like, if I tell you, gotta hurt you. He loves my grits, but girl, child, all I put is some chicken broth in it and some smoked Gouda. Like I don't really be doing much, but he was so excited that he called his twin brother and was like, Tisha makes her grits like granny's. I was like, oh my gosh. But it's not all the time. I may make grits like once every 3 months. I don't make grits all the time. But if he asks me for some grits, I'll make it for him. But I don't make grits like that. I only really started making grits because my nephew, he loves eating grits. Like one of his first words was "gits." He used to say, "I want some gits." He'd be like, "Gits." He ate that almost every day. I made grits one time, he ate it, and that's all he would eat. And so I mastered the grits because of my baby. hmm She said my mom was trying to fight her, and that's what that raggedy hoe said. Yes. Um, my mama ain't got no reason to fight her. Was it a conversation? First, she said that my mom tried to fight her, and then she said my mom walked up, didn't try to fight her, tried to walk to her aggressively. No, no, no. The minute my mama was around, you got to yell insecurity like a little scaredy cat. That's what you were. This is soon. You can't talk all this trash, and then like when someone actually approaches you to have a conversation, you over here yelling security automatically. Like it's so whack and lame. But honestly, I'm just gonna leave it to God. God got it. I'm one of God's children. He gonna take care of me. Everything gonna be all right. What are your thoughts saying that you're not a good fit on the show? They begged you to be in it and said that you were amazing last season. It's weird, It's just the fact that one, I was a fan, and then I wasn't good. Now, you know, then they ask me. It's just like they're inconsistent about what they say. So it's just like whatever. Um, you thought that you was getting one thing, and the joke was really on you. So they get what they get, and I'm not gonna hold back. Regardless, I don't care about your job or where you come from, your career, what school you went to. It doesn't even matter. You ain't better than me. That point blank period. You just not better than me. That's you have to have that type of confidence in this group. Like it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna stoop down to nobody's level based off your education. Like I'm not. Just not. You can get it from somebody else, but you ain't gonna get it from me. I'm not. The show is Toya's job. It's definitely Toya's job. And I think Toya even said it's her job. She takes it like it's her job. How long are you in the military? I was in for 12 years. Air Force. One more thing, I wish Mariah was back with you to see how the group will act. Like that would be a cool dynamic. But I think Mariah is good. I think Mariah is living her best life with her husband. I hope that he's about to retire soon, and they really just chilling and stacking their money. Like I really think that she's in a great position. It's a position that I would mind being in, and just really, she don't have to come on camera and deal with it. Even though she's great TV, I think that she is. But I only got to speak with Mariah when I went on her show with her and Buffy a while back. That was like last year. So, but she was super sweet soul, and, very sweet, very professional. Whenever I came to her studio, she actually had like hair and makeup there to do my hair and makeup. Like she was amazing, very professional. I loved her, and she was just down to earth, and really just sat down, and just gave me, just shoot the shit with me. Honestly, she did. What is your honest take on life in Atlanta? I'm getting used to Atlanta. Atlanta's been a big adjustment, but I love DC now. I miss DC. I ain't gonna lie to you. Ain't nothing like it. Miss DC. Now I love Texas too, but DC's DC's that girl. But Atlanta is cool. I'm starting to meet really cool people here. I think I'm really starting to develop my tribe. And I love that for me. I love that for me. I got some really good girls in my corner. I love that. I'm just looking. We love you on the show. Don't let the negative ladies on the show get to you, your husband. Happy New Year. Thank you. Happy New Year to you. Do you feel like they used you to help to save Quad's job? Yes, they did. And it's that ain't even my words. That's somebody else's words. That's Dennis the Menace words. Because she literally said, even when she popped up at my bachelorette party, whatever they had it. She popped up and then she was like, oh, she must have been really desperate to come. Like she really needed the check. She said it. She said it. That's why I don't know how, like, why. At first I was like, why she ride so hard for her? Because she talked out crap about her. But I see why now. We just in different positions. She can't use me like that. I live in Island, girl, and the bank owns my house. Okay? The bank owned all their houses. I think maybe only person the house is paid off is maybe, I think, Simone. I don't know. I'm not really sure though. I don't know why everybody mad that I married Gregory. They just gonna have to be mad. It's just they just gonna have to be mad because that's who I married and that's who I'm gonna be with. I'm gonna keep doing me. Have lunch for nonprofit charity. Please have luncheon for your nonprofit charity for you. I would like to attend. I will let you know. I've been doing so much at one time, like, with my job and the YouTube, and then, Gregory's stuff I support him with is a whole nother thing, and then trying to figure out this tea stuff, and it's so many different things I'm trying to do, and then another segment of YouTube that I'm trying to do. It's like I got a lot going on, and then having a personal life outside of that, and trying to have a baby. It's a lot. It's a lot, and I got my nonprofit. I haven't done anything with it yet, but I did start my nonprofit, and hopefully, I'm assuming probably late this year. I want to really start. Not late this year, but I would say by fall, summer, fall. I want to start doing things with it. It's called NOMO, and it's the National Outreach for Menstrual Optimism. Because I want people to be more optimistic about their cycles. Because I was never optimistic about my cycle. I hated my cycle. I hated to see that girl coming. Excuse me, y'all. Indigestion. Oh, my mama says she's talking to somebody. She said, no, that's not true. I never tried to fight her, but I guess since she's been trash talking, I suppose it's only natural for her to believe she had it coming. Right, mama, right. That's exactly what it is. You can't talk all that trash and then and you talk a lot of trash and then you running away. And then not only that, you still talking trash while we in the room. So you not afraid? She has took up for a couple of times this season. Toya needs to stop building a new house every year and maintain herself instead of worrying about other people. If looks can tell you something. But yeah. I'm about to make me a smoothie though. I want some smoothie with some spinach in it. I'm craving it. I gotta get it. Reunion and Dr. G need to be one band, one sound. Yes, we get one band, one sound. We do. I got, sometimes I gotta tell Gregory, like, Gregory, I don't think that he's used to. I mean, he's used to being on the show, but I don't think that he really knows what all it entails. Like, especially, it's the show's not about the men, it's about the women. So whenever things happen to him, I did feel like he's kind of like, he would take it a little bit more seriously. He'd get a little bit more butthurt about it. And I'm like, like, just let it roll off and just follow my lead, because I'm the one that has to really answer for a lot of the stuff. And, I get more of the camera time to tell the story. So allow me to do it, because, they only gonna try to do you wrong in your editing. So that's what I'm saying. Now you're not good. I've already answered that, Mel Glenn. Oh, somebody sent me a $10. What up, boo? R Hill, thank you. Thank you, boo. She said she's my #1 fan. R Hill, thank you, boo. Appreciate it. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. But yeah, I'm gonna get off here. I don't want to be here too long, because I may film a little bit more about this, because I don't know, I may not leave this up. I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna call my folks and ask them what they think. Married to Medicine's played out. Them heifers are one-trick ponies. That's so funny, because I say that all the time. I use that term all the time, one-trick pony. Gregory would say it's one hell of a trick. To see everyone prosper and get along. I would love that. It's annoying and childish. They really use her to say what they want to say. Yes, they do. I want to see more authentic couples like you and Dr. Greg. Child. Let's pray about it. Let's pray. Pray. Yeah, less drama, more respect, and couple of funds. And then, it shouldn't always be about drama. I think some people, I want to see something I enjoy, like, and have fun watching. That's what, it's not always about drama. Like, drama is good here and there. I like natural drama. Henley said on IG under my comment on a blog that they begged her to attend your event. That girl wanted to attend my event. Like, she was all excited about it and everything, and wanted to go, and still tried to go. Like, let's just see how many times that she tries to crash my events, and how bad. Even though we not friends, but let's see her crash my events. And it ain't nobody begging you to be. No, she just wants to be there. Because you don't have to go. Let me tell y'all something. You don't have to go to anything you don't want to go to. They can't make you go. You don't have to go. And that's why there's certain things that I just didn't go to. I just didn't go. I think the show is boring, to be honest. I think they need to get rid of Jackie for sure. Bring in a real friend of yours and some interesting people. Stop letting him run the show. Mel Glenn said it. Okay, guys, let me get off here, because I have to run off. I got to answer a few emails, and then I got a meeting at 4:30. So I'm out of here. See y'all. And thank you for the $10 donation. I really appreciate that. That's my first donation. This is one of my first lives since I've got monetized. So I really appreciate it. Bye. Oh, wait, let me show you my nails. Okay, I just want to show this. I thought they got flames on them. I thought they were cool. Okay, never mind. Okay, I was just being extra. Okay.